What's up, everybody? Let's talk about Raw from June 27th. We're a couple weeks away from Battleground at this point. We are coming up to pay-per-view in the game. We're almost fighting for the championship. All sorts of shit going on. Someone's gonna get jumped here first. Never good. Once we get our match started, we will start talking as always. As a general statement, Raw this week I feel like was kind of bad. I'm going to hope that when the numbers come out, it kind of verifies what I thought. Just because it makes me feel better when I feel like I'm on point with my predictions and statements rather than just guessing things.
These two superstars are at a standoff here. Wait a minute.
He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, get in there.
He shouldn't turn his back to his opponent during a match. Oh, or that happens.
That's not the good one. Why can't they, like, roll him up? Because he's so... I think every time I've run in on somebody like that, or there's been interference, we'll call it, that wrestler still always wins. Watch, ready? Here it comes. Oh, look, Seth Rollins won still. Ain't that some shit? What's up, Sami? He was a big player in tonight's Raw talk when we get to him. Alright, so here we go. So this week, or in this past week, I guess we can call it, Roman Reigns was suspended for 30 days for doing enhancement drugs. I don't know if it's actually specified what he did yet. I don't remember seeing anyone say he was taking steroids or anything along those lines, but he is out. He decided that he would man up, and he put on his Twitter during the week, "I apologize for what I did. There's no one to blame but myself, blah, blah, blah." So Raw opens with Rollins coming out, taunting Roman Reigns, mocking his Twitter, and saying, "Let's analyze this tweet. Let's break it down bit by bit." He basically called him... basically the biggest bitch ever for backing down, for apologizing. No one's as great as Seth Rollins. He's embarrassing Seth Rollins by what he's doing here. He's tainting his legacy. I can't jump off the top rope for some reason. I can't do that.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move.
Oh, sure, now he fucking does it.
I think you're right, Cole. This should be good. Oh my gosh.
Boom. So they piss and moan. Rollins pisses and moans about Reigns for a little bit. Then the dude, Dean Ambrose, comes out and basically has to be Roman Reigns' mouthpiece while he's out on leave here. So he's like, it's not his fault. He's still the best. He's still in the match. It's okay. We still got our three-man dance at Battleground. Don't worry about why he's not here. He made a mistake. We all do. That kind of dumb bullshit. Get up there. There we go. So the two of them pissing. Oh no! The two of them pissing and moaning about Battleground and who should be in it prompts one AJ Styles to come out and say that why can't the match be a fatal four-way? Why can't AJ Styles be in the match for the belt? And that in turn leads to John Cena. Oh, that's pretty. That in turn leads to John Cena coming out as well. Let's make it a five-way dance, Jack. He gets all fired up like he does. So they start. The four of them start jibber-jabbering back and forth to each other. I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the champ. It doesn't matter to me what we do. Have 17 men in the ring, I don't care. So Steph comes out because Shane's not here. He's taking the week off. Just like the opposite thing happened last week. And Steph makes a couple of matches and she's like, you know what? This five-man dance sounds fantastic. But it only really sounds fantastic if Ambrose or if Rollins loses to Cena, then Cena can be in the match and it sounds fantastic. And if AJ beats Ambrose, AJ can be in the match and it sounds fantastic. I feel like I might have explained that poorly, but it was it was Rollins and Cena and Ambrose and AJ, with the non-Shield members being allowed in the X-Man Fatal match, depending on if they won their singles matches or not. So they all get all wound up. Let's do this. This sounds great. What to do? So after that, Paige and Sasha Banks, the boss herself, take on Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Of course, not Becky Lynch. Sasha Banks wins because she's like, she's the girl in WWE, I feel like. Paige used to be there, but now she's just like not there. She's too busy getting quote-unquote fake arrested with Alberto Del Rio since they're hooking up and getting in fights at clubs and shit like that.
Look at this hang time. Incredible.
What's my finisher?
Shoulders down.
So Paige isn't really in the picture as much anymore, I don't feel like. Where is it? We'll do something cool here. Hold on. Finisher. Some of the apron. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. That seems cool. So anyway, yeah. So it was a tag match. It was nothing spectacular. I believe there was 2 commercials during the match, which stretched the match out.
You can practically feel the wear and tear.
I never noticed it a lot before.
Oh no!
This is one of the first times I really paid attention to what they do during breaks. Is this not where I'm supposed to be for this? Oh, he's gonna spear him. Oh well. I wanted to leg drop, but fuck it. So they're like, oh, during the break, this is why the match turned tides, and basically, Paige gets big booted out of the ring. I guess so she can lay down for 5 minutes during the commercial. And I never really noticed that they did that as much. That they did that way. But I guess that's how they cover for the commercials. What's my fucking finisher? That's what it was. Okay. So that was a match. After that, Titus and Rusev getting to slap fight each other because of Father's Day and Rusev embarrassing Titus in front of his kids. They once again do the double clothesline to each other outside the ring like the big animals they are. This is like the 3rd match in a row. Oh, they called for the bell even. I think this is the 3rd match in a row or 3rd run in a row. They just slam into each other and like knock each other out. So that was the thing. So I don't really care about those 2 at all. I guess Titus is cool compared to Rusev in the grand scheme of things, but I don't really give a shit. So we'll skip it. Time for SmackDown. Oh, we'll get the big show. Here we go. Alright. So next up was Rollins versus Cena for Cena's chance in the 17-man Battle Royale at Battlegrounds. This is one of the fun matches. This is when I do stuff like this. Oh, I'm too strong for him now. Alright.
Not a bad debut, huh?
But so Rollins and Cena wrestle. Of course, the AJ Styles and the club come out. They distract Cena. Seth Rollins wins. Takes Cena out of battle. There it is.
Fans know they are going to see the most brutal, sheer
Shut up.
sports entertainment has ever known.
So Cena loses his spot in the 27-man 5-man threat match. AJ starts screaming about how Rollins owes him one now. But of course, if Cena loses his part of the match for the 3-man Shield Battleground match, you know what's coming later in the night, right? Like you have to see that coming. But we didn't get there yet, so that's okay. Next up, Enzo and Cass come out, and they decide that they want to have the whole arena do the wave as soon as the match starts. So, of course, they wrestle jobbers for this, just to make it okay. And no one really gives a shit about the wave. And they actually got the whole crowd to do the wave. It was really neat. The entire arena, stadium, whatever you want to call it, did the wave. They were cool about it. I know a lot of times people try to do that shit. Let's do the wave. And no one gives a fuck and it looks really dumb. But the crowd liked it.
Continuing the attack on the shoulder.
I don't think it's his face, sir.
Not a lot. Watch it.
looking at complete domination here.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the
We
ring
need
is
to toss
survival.
though.
The match becomes
So Enzo and Cass
secondary when
win
you
their
get
squish
near
match in like 30
dangerous
seconds.
objects.
Then
Look
the
at
Social
this.
Outcasts come back.
You gotta believe this one's over.
The three-man dynamic duo. Adam Roseless, of course, because he's off making. Oh, look at that move! He's off making money off his mugshots from being arrested for domestic abuse and all sorts of other shit. So they come out and the Social Outcasts say, "There's only one word to describe you guys, and we're gonna spell it out for you." So they spell out. We come back at everything.
And then they're thankful that they don't have to go up against
So they
it.
say
And I second
H
that.
A R D hard, and they spell out hard, and then don't run at me, son of a bitch. Oh, look at that! I just did a jerk off motion for some reason. Of course, they argue back and forth about who's the hardest. Enzo makes a lot of jokes about them. Do you guys even know what you're saying to me right now? Why are you arguing with me about who's hard and who's not? Penis joke?
Unfamiliar state here. He's starting to weaken and looks to be in trouble. Oh man, I wouldn't mind a wireless mic right now. We don't want to be here much longer.
I switched it up.
Are we gonna see it?
Oh my god, the most brutal move in wrestling. Like that fucking water bottle shoot. Watch. Top. Woo! There it goes. That thing fucking rocketed across the screen into the galaxy.
Now back to the ring.
So they all argue. Of course, the Social Outcasts get their asses kicked because no fuck with Enzo and Cass right now, which is fine. I think I killed the Big Show. He'll stay outside for a little bit here.
Look past the ring at the thousands, and with all that build-up,
That's
it's
two.
sad to see it end like that. This one,
There's no build-up.
waved off.
When I destroy people, it should be waved off. Watch the bottle. Wait for it. Bottom bottle. Bottom bottle. Bottom bottle. Bottom bottle. Woo! Like a rocket ship.
Here's your winner,
So on the Ambrose Asylum, hosted by Jericho is War Talks Corner. Jericho invites down Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami, they let him go absolutely fucking apeshit with the mic. He is just screaming at Owens about how Owens fucked him over, how Owens is a horrible person. Just admit you're jealous of me, and that's why you've done all this horrible shit to me. Blah, 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 blah. They argue. Chris Jericho starts doing his old man Jericho routine, where he, listen to me. Drink this in. And he gets all sexy about it. So he makes it. I'll fucking knock him out again if I just did it. Where is. Over the barricade wall. Oh, I can't use the corner. I gotta use the middle. Okay. That makes sense. We'll do that. We'll do that this time.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt.
So Jericho is running his stupid mouth. Sami and Owens, quote unquote, decide it's time to end their rivalry because all they're doing is costing each other matches in WWE, and neither of them are ever going to be anybody ever again if they just keep fighting with each other and costing each other championships and all that kind of stuff. So that's when Jericho starts doing his, oh yeah, drink it in, suck it down, scoop it up in your mouth, and starting to talk all weird to him. I wish I could actually hit there once in a while. The swinging, flipping neck breaker thing. So Zayn and Owens look at each other, make eyes like they're friends, and they super kick party the shit out of Chris Jericho. They both hit him with super kick at the same time. He drops down. They make cautious eyes at each other like they're friends, but not really, and they walk out. But Battleground is apparently supposed to finally be the end of the Peter and the Chicken, Shady and McCoy's, Hatfield McCoy's nonsense that Owens and Zayn have been doing forever.
I'm surprised the ring is able to hold him up.
I honestly think it's about time that this happens. They put on good matches together, but it's stupid that neither of them can, like, I know it's fake, but Sami Zayn's right. Like, neither of them can literally do anything if the other one keeps costing the other, if one keeps costing the other all their matches. So it is smart that they finally like gave up on. They're finally gonna give up on the let's just punch each other in the face all the time game they play, and they're gonna be like they're actually gonna try to move on past this.
He's absolutely relentless here.
I'm gonna guess now that it ends with some sort of mutual respect where they're friends again. I have a couple weeks to lock down that prediction like we always do, but as of right now, that seems like the best way to end that match. Where they almost just like absolutely murder each other, and then they realize that they're not so different after all. Maybe they can be friends again. I don't know, something along those lines.
I'm taking everyone back to the 1999 Survivor Series.
All right, we're gonna try to do this now.
That night, Big Show beat The Rock and Triple H to win his first WWE Championship. Oh man, Big Show burst into the WWE scene and quickly became a main event superstar.
All right, so we're gonna do one of these.
Oh, looking to make a statement here. Looks like another check in the win column. Oh, out here you have to be
snap
able
him
to
in
think
half.
on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt.
It does. Look how muscular I am. He's uncertain. He's unsure. Whole fucking show.
King, that is one of the most famous nights in Survivor Series history for Big Show to enter one of WWE's most historic pay-per-view events. To defeat entities
look at those empty seats.
Triple H and become WWE
That was a showstopper I thought I was.
An historic night.
Yeah, Cole, for the Big Show to go from his WWE debut
but,
to the main event.
Yeah, so their feud can finally end. I don't know. I think having them tie is the only way to end that for real. Because if not, I feel like Owens is just going to win. It's going to ruin Sami Zayn. But we will see.
For years to come. And, well, Big Show has done just that.
I accidentally skipped on my little note sheet where Summer Rae was supposed to have a match with Becky Lynch, but Natalya was out on commentary, and instead of getting bullied again like she always does, Becky Lynch just jumped over the railing, or jumped outside the ring, beat the shit out of Natalya. They scuffled. That was the end of that instead. So that was in there. That's a thing. Becky Lynch is ruined. Probably forever while she's stuck with Natalya, but it'll happen, I guess. Miz came back from his little vacation from filming The Marine 4 with my quail egg stew and all this other cool guy stuff. So, Corporate Kane was there. He was trying to run SmackDown again.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
He wanted to prove he could be involved and was like, you know, Miz, if you're the champion, you have to defend once every 30 days or vacate the title. And you've been gone for a month, so it's about time to defend, don't you think? And Seth was like, that's a great idea, Corporate Kane. Miz, you have to do it. But you won't know who your opponent is until the match starts. Tee hee hee. So, his opponent is, of course... Hold on.
The DDT.
Oh, that had to hurt his head.
Woo! His opponent is Demon Kane. And they do this weird thing where they talk about both like they're different people, even though they're not. But go over in the fucking ropes. Thank you.
Oh my, look at this.
DDTs all day.
That's it. He's out. There it is. The finisher.
So The Miz and Kane have a pretty good match. It looks like Kane's about to win. So Maurice kind of gets in the ring, but not really. And she does this weird thing where she falls and hurts her ankle. So she kind of distracts The Miz, needs The Miz to take her backstage to make sure she's okay. DQ victory, but of course he doesn't lose the belt. When they get backstage, he's like, I don't want you to, don't put any...
So what was...
I want to let the WWE Universe know.
I don't want you to walk on your bad ankle. Are you okay? Because there's anything I do for you?
The Authority doesn't run the WWE.
She starts laughing and says that she was acting and it was all fake. Miz giggles and says, "This is why I love you. You're the best actress ever."
To take power away from the Authority and put it back
some
into
sort
the
of
hands
reward
of
for
the
this.
WWE
You
Universe.
deserve medals. I don't know. So Maurice saved him from losing his belt. The New Day.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
Is gearing up to feud with the Wyatts. So they dress like the Wyatts, they all mock each other, we're hillbillies, we're this. And the Wyatts come out and mock the New Day and say, the power of positivity is no good, blah, 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 blah. And they've been doing this thing where Xavier Woods looks absolutely terrified of Bray Wyatt, while the rest of them think it's the funniest thing ever. And I think they're setting up to something pretty... I'm hoping. I don't think. I'm hoping they're setting up for something pretty cool with this, where maybe he can brainwash Xavier Woods and kidnap him, and, you know, they can the Wyatt family can actually win a match for once instead of always getting squished like they always do. But who knows? But but the Xavier Woods thing part is kind of cool. It's reminiscent of when they took over for Daniel Bryan's brain. Same kind of thing. Just it's tag teams now.
Tonight he returns to his rightful position.
And
sports entertainment.
I mean, I'm not sure how much they can really do with it, because
there may be no stopping.
How many times can they really brainwash people over and over and then not make it okay? Because every time they do it, they forget about it again, and nothing really comes from it.
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm a heel because I always fight outside the ring, by the way.
Sit back and enjoy.
That's what keeps me heel.
And I think he's
I'd read on the line a while ago to try to fix this, and I just don't know how to.
Doing a number now.
Oh yeah, 69.
Wow.
But so I
that.
guess it'll probably be.
Oh, wow.
If they do 6-man tag, it'll obviously be all of the Wyatts against all of New Day.
Man,
if they decide to do... What move is this? Okay. If they decide to do tag teams, it'll be Rowan.
From the top.
Woo! It'll be Rowan and Harper against Big E and Kofi. And then Bray Wyatt can fuck with, what's his name, Xavier Woods outside the ring. It helps set up for that kind of nonsense if they want to do that. But the one thing I'm worried about is... I keep burping, I'm sorry. Y'all know why. Acid reflux, probably. If they have Xavier Woods be, like, taunted and broken in the head, and then right at the end, he's like, hee, power positivity! I feel like that kind of ruins the New Day thing. Or it kind of ruins the Wyatts again. That's what I meant. Like, they're all back from being injured, and they really feel like they should actually get their push for once, instead of being smushed all the time, or all the bad shit that usually happens to them.
No kidding, that's awful.
So hopefully that works out okay. And then the last match of the night was AJ versus Ambrose. So of course, you know what happened, right? You know what happened before we talk about the match. Rollins comes out, he's on the macrophone. He's trying to hype up how much he wants Ambrose to win because he doesn't want to have a 20-man tag team battle royal at Battleground. So AJ and Ambrose is looking pretty good. At the end, of course, the club come out to distract Ambrose. AJ almost wins, but then look out! Here comes John Cena, and then he beats the shit out of the club.
Oh man, that is a nasty gash on Randy Orton.
Ooh, nice gash, fucker.
He's in position, ready to
Hey, so am I!
Oh my, someone's getting a taste of their own finishing moves.
Fuck him.
Man, oh man.
So Cena distracts AJ. Ambrose, like, small package rolls up, counters him into Dirty Deeds. Ambrose wins. Rollins is on commentary. He's pumped as shit. He's like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, of course, the Shield match stays a Shield match. Anything you would have possibly predicted at the beginning of the day was what happened. And as a whole, Raw was pretty boring. When they do things at the beginning of 3 hours that help you know what's going to happen immediately at the end of the 3 hours, it's a shitty show. I pretty much... I could have not watched most of it. And I bet you I still could have told everybody what happened, other than the funny stuff like the New Day, like the giant wave, or the New Day mocking people. Shit like that.
Cutting off action inflicts serious
damage. That was Raw this week.
Hey, you could have until
I give it
5 count to break it.
less stars than I have in this match right now. So we're going to try to win this, and we will call it a day. The Viper with blood dripping out of his face will not be knocked out.
This should do it right there.
I think this is it.
Get a kick out.
Cole, stop saying that should do it because you're fucking me over, I feel like, here.
And for Randy Orton, now more.
Oh, he's hawking up.
It's gut check time. Not today, too fast.
I understand the idea of being relentless, but I think most would agree repeating a specific move is an unorthodox approach.
Well, this guy seems to think it's going to work.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Who?
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
The DDT. This one
More blood.
is in the books.
You're right, Cole, and we're coming to the end of this guy's book.
He has a name. If anything, they should know him better than
He
me.
needs to regroup, and fast. He could be in dire straits in a hurry.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
This may settle the score right here.
See, it's funny. It's not a taunt because it's my move.
Rope punk DDT.
Oh, man.
Dude, his chest is covered with blood. That's fucking awesome. I know you can make him bleed that bad.
It's gotta be it.
Dude, look, he's soaked.
The shoulders are down.
That's amazing.
2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got a...
It's on my hand, too. That's how you know you fucking beat somebody's ass. Beat the shit out of him.
You want to talk about incredible?
But yeah, so that was Raw for this week. Not 4 stars out of 5 like me. We give it like 3 stars. Average. It's very average. But thank you for watching. See you guys next week. If this is your first time watching, thank you for watching it. Hang out. Every Tuesday, Ash, we do this. We talk about some wrestling. But see everybody later. Thank you again. Lates.